Welcome back. This is Serpent Stare. This is Graveyard Keeper, with that lovely, warm soundtrack that I like so much. I've been away for a little while, so I'm taking a look now at what I have got and what I am planning next. Yeah. I've got kind of a full inventory. More iron. Got a new anvil down there. Yes. I did do that, didn't I? Well, I can work with that in a moment. I have some resource management to do. This stuff can get out of my... Oh, I replaced them. Well, go me. Well, in that case, I can put those away. In theory. But now I'm running into the issue that I actually don't have enough room for everything here. So I need to be managing things more carefully than that. Alright then. Fine. Take that billet out. Probably one of the ways that I'm going to deal with this, ultimately, is to make another chest. Because that can be done. I gotta remember that my quick bar things are down here and not in the window. That's quick access maggots because they are food, as disgusting as that sounds. This is done. Okay. Okay. Let's get firewood out of this. Go with that immediately. There we go. And how many can we get out of that? 7. Sure. How is the garden doing? The garden is ready to harvest. Okay. I will harvest a garden then. And that gets that out of the way. I wanted 2 of those to fertilize those 2 new patches. And I want something that I have 4 seeds for. At the moment, this is the only thing that I have 4 seeds for, so I guess that'll have to do. And while I'm here doing this, I'll come in here and put away these vegetables. And I will also put the honey in here. Assign these flowers to one of my quick bar items so that I can use them later. Like that. Nope. Fertilize it first. I get a better return on my seeds that way, I think. Seems to be the case. There we go. Now my inventory is less crowded. Let's get to work. I actually do want to pick up these simple parts again, so that I know how many I have. 1 complex iron part, 6 simple, 4 nails. You may have noticed I can make all those here. So I have 1 complex iron part. I want to make more. They require simple parts to make. With 1 simple part and 1 iron ingot, I can make 2 complex parts. So they're pretty expensive material-wise, but they can allow me to do extra things. So I do want to make a bunch of those. These will be important for things like, I believe, expanding the size of my work yard so that I can build more things and do more crafting. Yeah? Show you that here. Where is it? Yep, increase yard space. I could do that. I would just need a few more of these and some woodlands. What does it take to build a trunk? Simple iron parts and nails. I thought I had more nails than that. No, I can make 8 from 1 bar. That's the thing. Okay. Well, for the moment, put those away. Now, let's see, I have more of these. Bat wings, those can all stack up together. I also have some head. I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Red flowers in the trunk, I'll put that in my pocket too. I can eat them. I have a body in here? Do I? Do I really, game? Bodies 1 and 1. Where? I'm not sure whether I've encountered a glitch or not. I do believe I remember... Oh, it's in the graveyard. I left a body just sitting here? Out in the middle of the graveyard? I guess I did. I didn't remember at all. Alright, I don't remember what status this body is in, what state it's in. What have we got here? What's the shape of this? It is in terrible shape. Well. Fair enough, that explains a lot. You know what, I'm just gonna leave that there. While there is a body that hasn't been dealt with yet, because I only have room for one, and yes, this counts bodies that have not been buried in the graveyard or the crematorium when I set that up. As we just saw, it doesn't have to be a body actually in the morgue to count as in the morgue, it just has to not be finished yet. Little twirl about there. Did I actually pick that up? Anyway. Well, the slots that I have available for bodies in the morgue, quote-unquote, are full. Donkey won't bring me anymore, because I don't have room for them. Let's use this for simple iron parts, which I believe are what's necessary for chests, along with pitches and nails, which I already have some. Yep. So what I actually want to do right now, because I'm starting to have issues with having enough room, what I did want to do is build a trunk out here, but for some... It's looking like... Here we go. I will need to research this first. Garden beds, improvement of the garden. Now I can build a trunk. There are only room for 5 of them, and they're set out in these very specific places. This is one of the main differences between this and Stardew Valley, aside from just having a whole lot more visual detail and a more morbid sense of humor. There are also limitations that Stardew Valley doesn't place on me, like where to put things. I put the trunk there, and build it. And then I can use that trunk for all of my distinctly gardening-related needs. Oh, the excitement of inventory management. This is my life, folks. I'm glad you're here participating in it. And, well, I would nab that, but my inventory's full. So I can't. Okay, now I have a trunk. I can put these seeds in. And the peat. Because I use that as a fertilizer. I turns out, because it is day. Daylight has come at last. I want more nails because I'm out of those, and I really don't want to be out of anything. I had some issues running out of things in my first playthrough. Think components like this anyway. If I run out of a certain kind of food or something, that's fine. It's not going to cause me much trouble, because food is pretty much interchangeable in its uses, but you specifically need nails for a lot of things. You specifically need simple iron parts for a lot of things. And I wound up in a situation at one point, I think, where I, was rearranging my yard and I disassembled my anvil, so I couldn't make more. Oh. No, I thought something happened there. Is there some cooking that I could do? I think fried eggs. Could also make some carrot cutlets. Let's make some carrot cutlets. Those are simple and easy. Transplanting. Yes. I'm going to research that. And I'm going to research beekeeping as well. Creation of honey, I'm not so sure about that. Gathering beeswax will be useful later. I can already gather honey. I got 1 unit from the trees. There's more that I can do with this stuff. I could gather insects if I learned enough about it. That takes some blue points. Knowledge of the spiritual world attracts insects, apparently. I'm not entirely sure how that works. And then I can build beehives through bee domestication, and if I go far enough down this path, I can unlock Befriend, which makes gathering honey and wax, and bees, which you can gather eventually, much more efficient, although it takes a little bit more time. As I mentioned, you have enough time to collect more honey, and it doesn't hurt you for 15 damage anymore. And at that point, honey just becomes so much easier to make use of. I'm actually going to grab these 2 pots. I'm actually going to grab all of these back out. And pick up these tools, because I think I'm going to want to make a run to town, and I can sell those tools to Creswald, the blacksmith. As I mentioned before, for the moment I'm coming over here to manage my inventory some more, by putting the stories and the hemp and the body parts in here. And this is actually not quite the place for them. To be honest, the place for these is inside. So let's take the extra time to go and put them in here. There's the stories. And now this is where I want all of this stuff to be. For now, anyway. This is the first place that I think I'm going to use them. So, it is now Snake Day. It's like green and toxic and it's got pincers. So, Snake Day. And also because it's going to be associated with snake. But we don't have the symbol yet. Since I'm taking a trip into town, I could sell my burial certificates while I'm there. And I can buy some seeds, which I prefer to do on the way back. Because I have kind of no money right now. There's this here, which I cannot pick up yet. It's a type of mushroom, but it's a different type of mushroom. We're walking, we're walking. Okay, while I'm in town or near town, I also want to go and hit up Dig, because now we have the honey for him. I do not have a stamp. I do have these though. Continuing to ply my main trade. There's the poet there. He still wants some paper and ink from me. Blacksmith's down here somewhere. Oh, I do always like to stop at this. Oh, well. Excuse me. I'll eat the white ones too, then. I do really like this patch because of all the berries sitting in one convenient place. And berries are not by any means one of the most effective. Like, they're not exactly a high energy food, but they're one of the cheapest and easiest to get. You don't need much investment to just come back and take them off the bushes. It's just a matter of finding the bushes, so when there's 3 all clustered together like that, it's just super convenient. Okay. Tier 2 has also progressed just a tiny bit. I could sell him some of my nails. I could even do something like that, which would get me almost enough for an iron ingot, and I could make twice as much nails out of that. Do I need the extra money right now, though? Nah, I need the materials. Things that you can do, though, should it strike your fancy. Hello. Unfortunately, I can't talk to you. People wandering around. In theory, we can talk to the guards by day. It's a berry bush. It's just pressing the wrong button for it. E enters doors, F gathers resources. Sometimes I get the two confused. Stop in for some more eggs. Because they keep coming back. The difference between this 6 and then 3. Take another 4 eggs. And use those later. There's Dig. Hey, Dig. You are. Here's the honey. A cake can never be too sweet. Sweetness can help you see things from other points of view, so you can learn them. That is a really interesting justification for how that works. I'm gonna buy some more hemp seeds from him, since I was out here to buy seeds anyway. And he's the only person who sells them. Snack on some kind of awful things, and head back in the direction of the farm. And maybe, just maybe, it won't be so late at night that he's not there anymore, but it's hard to tell sometimes. I don't remember all of the daily habits, yeah. But this fellow, he doesn't come out particularly early and he stays out late. Okay, let's see. I actually do want quite a few seeds. And I can afford more now. I like to notice this and watch how many I can get before the price goes up. So maybe I'll buy these until they become 12 each, which is 11. For all of these. And these are 12 already. But I can buy... Let's do 6. I could do 7. which is a price difference of 4, and then the next one is 10. It's always the most ridiculous towards the end. But I think I'm okay with this. Or it would be, except I actually can't afford it. There we go. Broke again, but I'm making an investment. It's a seed fund, you see. This is actually the garden. I can put these in, and this should be good for me to keep gardening for quite some time, especially if I'm going to keep things low scale, like I have been so far. So I could put more peat in here, but it's not necessary, it's already got some. Hemp, wheat, carrot, cabbages, and beets. Let's keep on with cabbages and beets. Put this peat away. And harvest these harvestables. There's also something I can do here to get the super mushroom, which is probably a Mario reference, which is very poisonous, but also being a master gatherer allows me to get more from these small plants, by which is meant flowers and mushrooms and things like that. Now then, there is more iron, which has been produced over here, so I can do more of this. Oh, I do need the energy. You know what? These mushrooms on sticks are good energy, that's why I make them. So, that'll allow us to keep going for a little while longer. Unfortunately, the health bar does confuse the work status bar a bit. And I will want more meals. I actually have some notes off to the side about how much of what I want to make in order to run around and do a bunch of removing blockages and things like that. I've got enough nails now, I've got enough simple iron parts. I have got enough advanced parts too. Need more wedges, need more flitches, and I need beams. Got enough flitches actually. Have a sawhorse, have a carpenter's workbench. I need building. I need to get to circular saw, which will allow me to create wooden wheels. But I can't do that yet. I need to be able to get blue points first. Which means, I guess, that I start with what I've got. And the wedges. Can still make more wedges. Carrot cutlets! You wanna make some fried eggs? I can't eat eggs as they are. I think they were pretty cheap though. Sure. Put on some fried eggs. And then go to sleep. will finally heal up those bites. We don't need to worry about it as much. We work late into the night, wake up kind of late in the day, get some fried eggs. We need to come back to the character tab in order to be able to do things like this. I think I will save most of the carrot cutlets. I'll keep 6 on me, I can eat those. I'll just use this one. Put the eggs in there. Put the honey in there too for now, and the berries. Did I have honey and berries? What did I have over here? Just eggs. Just eggs and energy potions, which I haven't been using. And I forgot to put the bat wings over in the chest in the church cellar. I meant to do that. What is happening? What a fine place. Let's make a trade. My smithy for your house, the church, and the graveyard. That's an incredibly generous offer, Creswold, but I'm afraid... He thought I was being serious. I'm not such a complete idiot that I'd want to live and work in this dump. Yuck. You're so polite. Almost like Farmer. Are you brothers by any chance? I'll tell you a secret. I was the smith before his ancestors even moved here. Now you're coming with me. Am I under arrest? There's an emergency in the village. Roderick is gathering all the villagers in his tavern. I'm not a villager. There are vampires in the village, Keeper, and we expect the first fatalities are just around the corner. Roderick has requested a specialist in the dead. Now go. Alright. We're late. Remember, it's your fault. I did sleep in pretty good. Rose, thank you. We all feel your pain. We all know you're suffering. That was the third and final of the vampire's victims for today. But any one of us could be the next to meet him. Shane, the farmer's son, Rose. It's only just beginning. Villagers, I await your suggestions. Not all at once now, please. Cora, your suggestion first. My suggestion? Ah, yes, of course. People, hear my words. 1 week only. Corey and brother will be available to fix your porch for a 15% discount. And as a free gift, you'll get a special wooden platypus from Tress. No, that's my favorite toy. Business is business, brother. Okay. Adam, let's hear your suggestion. My suggestion is to assign 2 bodyguards to each villager. A week ago, a band of ghouls wrote some offensive slander on my wall. Adam, it was the village teenagers. I even helped them a bit with the grammar. Besides, ghouls don't exist. Logger, your suggestion? My suggestion is for everyone to stop eating dead animals. It's only natural that you'd end up seeing vampires and other nonsense. Fresh roots and braised leaves, the secrets to a healthy body and spirit. What? To turn down candied chicken leg marinade? Never! That's a dig. Beekeeper, please don't spit on the floor. Is there something you'd like to add? Yes, there is. You people, are you crazy? You're all full of rubbish. It's all becoming clear. It's the vile doings of my sworn enemy, Hornet Man. But fear not, my army of carnivorous bees is nearly ready. Soon, very soon, I will release them upon the village. That would be most kind of you, Beekeeper. Are there any other suggestions? Great, the meeting is adjourned. You are all free to go. Cresvold, this has been a thorough waste of my time. Keeper, could you spare a moment? Apparently. And apparently I don't have any choice either. Oh, I like that! I like that he can walk around. I like that he has a route there. Listen, might I ask you to look into all that stuff? It's pretty unexpected, but I appreciate that you confide in me. Frankly speaking, I wouldn't exactly say that I confide you. You. But if I asked some villager, I'd have to give them a huge tax write-off in addition to their reward. So it only makes sense to So it only makes sense to ask someone outside the village, wouldn't you say? Yep, absolutely. On the other hand, you're such a kind and understanding guy. Perhaps you'd agree to help us for free? Don't count on that. This character has been written for me. I wonder if he's going to mishear this. I agree to help for the fee. I'd hoped for a little compassion in the time of our misfortune, but very well. Come to me because you're saving money, and now you're complaining that you're not saving enough. This sounds like complaint boards on Reddit about bad gigs. Find the vampire. I wonder if maybe, just possibly, having this vampire quest... Yeah, I can't go back there. So much detail. Oh no, wait. You know what? I'll trade with you. I can sell these. For a little extra pocket money. I wasn't planning on coming out here. But since I'm here, I might as well do that. And now, I guess, I just need to go back home and think about it. I'm gonna go up around the back of the wheat field in order to do some gathering. I got beeswax that time. That thing that I unlocked. Oh. I can talk to you. Have I not talking to you? Have I not talking to you yet? How could I have not talking to you yet? Hi, Corey. Yes, we met at the meeting. I'm the graveyard keeper. Nice to meet you. If you need some stone materials, I'd be happy to help you. Wood materials, you can visit my brother, Tress. Yes, thank you. And, so it is. He will sell you some stone, if you want to buy stone. Sell him some stone if you want to sell it. Since I've got some stone on me, why not? See some of his progression through the day. One of the things about this game that I sometimes find very entertaining is how, sometimes when you collect things, it takes them a while to magnetize to you even if you can pick them up. So, depending on how you time it, and whether it magnetizes to you quickly. Oh, hello. Sometimes you'll wind up walking down the road with a flower chasing you or something. As long as I keep moving, it'll just keep chasing me. Okay. Now then, this time... Also, I can use the peat from the chest even if I'm not carrying it, and this time I got 4 seeds back. so I don't lose out on anything with that. Except the time that it takes to do it, of course. Those aren't rebranded. It's time to pay for your crimes, you foul creature. Defend yourself. Shepherd, are you talking to me? To you, you vile vampire, prepare to die in the name of my wife and all the other innocents. Shepherd. Have I ever met Shepherd? Yeah, that's kind of funny. You really think I go around at night sucking people's blood? How come I'm always out in the sun working? That proves nothing! You could be a vampire mutant! There's only one way to check. Eat that! What? Raw garlic? Aha! He refuses! The fiend gives himself away! Oh, Ah! Are you satisfied? Like my old teacher from the Order of Undead Hunters used to say. More! Fuck's sake. I hate you. However, if you are a mutant, you might be resistant to the garlic. Eureka! I know what we must do. Take this wooden stake and plunge it deep into your heart. If you die... This is like witch trials, jeez. Stop. I have a better idea. I'll find you an actual vampire, and then you can cut me a break. And if you fail, then you can kill me, or I'll eat a whole bucket of garlic or whatever the fuck you need. It's a deal, but don't you try to cheat me, you bearded whore. His logic is insurmountable. I guess it would make sense to talk to the victims. I'm just sprouting new tasks. What in the fuck? Okay. Apparently garlic is mildly poisonous, and it will cost me health. Well, that's good. Cut some more firewood in order to fuel this forge. I just dropped dead from eating garlic. I am going to be so disappointed in my character. Are we almost done yet? We're done. Okay. Whew. That was a bit much. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I suppose people will go a little bit crazy with the fear of vampires on their mind. Now, if I had died from eating that garlic, because apparently it's poisonous... Imagine he'd come back and found me dead and been like, "We found it! We have slain the vampire!" Am I allergic to it or something? What? We cut small trees. And of course earn more points. get some more mushrooms on. Is the logging stuff here? Woodcutter. Something else I need blue points for. Well, I did get a bit there. And I need some more billets to turn into wedges this time. How many wedges do I have? Am I carrying my wedges? I am. That will do for now. Okay. Now I really need some rest. Let's take a look at some things here. Got some energy left, I might as well slice up and cook some meat. I keep underestimating the way that I get caught up with kind of random things in this game. I had thought I would be so much more able to focus, but I think for the moment I am going to cut the video here, come back and continue with actually doing the unblocking things, having gathered up the resources next time.